There are men and women who, from academia, politics, or business, have transformed the world. Men and women with a different vision, who transformed that vision into reality. These men and women, leaders in their professional fields, are here now with us. All their knowledge and skills gather around our institution of higher education. Enterprising leaders who thought about change and made change happen, and who today compose the International Consulting Board of the San Ignacio de Loyola University. José María Aznar, former president of Spain, distinguished politician, former president of the Spanish Popular Party. He headed the Castile and Leon Council and was chief of government of Spain. From here, he designed the growth and modernization of his country. As the high authority of his nation, he strengthened the relations with Latin America, especially with Peru. Ismael Benavides, former Peruvian Minister of Agriculture, Economy, and Finances. He has been the general manager of COFIDE, a member of Interbank, president of the board of directors of the Bank Association, and president of the Peruvian-Chilean Chamber. Banking, services, and international businesses are part of his daily work agenda. Kay Chung, PhD in Hospitality and Tourism Management, visiting professor, lecturer, and researcher invited in more than 50 countries. He has been director of the Education Committee of the Pacific and Travel Association. He was distinguished as one of the 10 most influential educators of tourism in China. He is an ally to the strengthening of international relations and of the search for new business opportunities in the region. Raúl Delgado Sayán, founding president of CECEL, a civil engineer who graduated with honors from the Georgia Institute of Technology. Through CECEL, he has participated in over 1,600 multidisciplinary projects in highways, electric power, hydrogeneration, mining, and hydrocarbons, investing and building mega constructions for the development of the country. Design, planning, and execution of quality constructions are part of his daily tasks. Enrique Garcia, executive president of the Andean Development Corporation, known today as the Latin American Development Bank. He has been the Minister of Development Planning of Bolivia and a senior official of the Inter-American Development Bank and the International Monetary Fund. His vision was always to support great infrastructure works needed in the region. Enrique Iglesias, Minister of Foreign Relations of Uruguay, General Secretary of the Economic Commission for Latin America, former President of the Inter-American Development Bank. From this international command post, he laid the foundations for growth in all Latin America. Moreover, he was awarded the Prince of Asturias Award for International Cooperation and the Pablo Picasso Award for his support to culture and development. More than just a man of finances, he was a decision maker at the service of the great mega projects in the region. Carlos Magariños, former General Director of ONUDI. He has been the National Director of Foreign Trade and former Secretary of Industry and Mining of Argentina. Global Chairman, Global Alliance of SMEs, GASME. Senior Fellow, Zhongyang Institute for Financial Studies of Renmin University of China. Currently, he is the President of the Global Business Network, an investment company located in Washington, and General Director of Prospectiva 2020, an international project developer. He dreams of an integrated world with highly trained professionals ready to compete in any part of the world. Beatriz Merino, former president of the Council of Ministers and former ombudswoman. She was the first woman to responsibly carry out the high position of chief of government in our country. Discipline, her result-oriented focus, and her teamwork ability have raised her to lead top-level teams and to carry out positions of high responsibility. She has been the president of the Association of Pension Fund Managers and director of Confiep. She currently heads the Peruvian Society of Hydrocarbons. Modesto Montoya, president of the Peruvian Institute of Nuclear Energy, president of the Society of Science and Technology, and director of the Center of Superior Nuclear Studies, IPEN, and coordinator of the International Scientific Meeting. He is committed to scientific research at the service of the country's development. Alan Wagner Tizon, former Minister of Foreign Relations and of Defense of Peru. He is a career diplomat. He was a successful agent of Peru before the International Court of Justice in The Hague. The man who, together with a team of distinguished jurists, historians, and Peruvian and foreign diplomats, permanently and peacefully closed the South Maritime border between Peru and Chile. His temperament, knowledge, and problem-solving skills, as well as his high sense of duty and defense of the interests of Peru, define him as a valuable reference for the youth of Peru and abroad. He is currently the director of the Peruvian Diplomatic Academy, vice president of the Civil Association Transparencia, and president of the newly appointed International Consulting Board of our San Ignacio de Loyola University. These men and women will develop management policies that ensure the endurance of our competitive and global education. Today, these distinguished professionals, leaders of change, and true international entrepreneurs join the great family of San Ignacio de Loyola. Because the history of successful leaders proves that an entrepreneur with ideas is strong, but an entrepreneur with ideals is invincible. San Ignacio de Loyola University, entrepreneurs who mold entrepreneurs.